Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today our topic is organophosphorus poisoning, and this topic contains many phosphate groups, some of which is alkyl phosphate and aryl phosphate. Organophosphorus poisoning, its route of absorption. This poisoning can occur from inhalation, ingestion, and absorption through unbroken skin. The poisonous effects may be cumulative. Its mechanism of action, it is important. Normally, when a nerve impulse passes, the sympathetic and parasympathetic nerve fibers liberate the acetylcholine at a synapse. The acetylcholine is metabolized by an enzyme choline esterase present in serum. But in organophosphorus compound poisoning, these compounds are powerful inhibitors of cholinesterase at the myoneural junctions and synapses of the ganglia. So, in this poisoning, the amount of cholinesterase is decreased. Acetylcholine is not metabolized properly, so it is accumulated and it results in hyperexcitation of the voluntary and involuntary muscles. A drop in the activity of cholinesterase to 30% of normal or lower is associated with toxic symptoms. Its poisoning sign symptoms are as under. In this poisoning, these systems are targeted: nervous system, respiratory system, cardiovascular system, gastrointestinal tract. These systems disturbed in this poisoning mainly. Clinical effects caused by excess acetylcholine, cholinergic syndrome, it is also called cholinergic syndrome. It comprises three groups: muscarinic effects, parasympathetic overactivity, then nicotinic effect, sympathetic overactivity, and central nervous system effects. This can be discussed as separately, but we will see it collectively. Sign symptoms: first, illness affects involuntary muscles and secretory glands, then voluntary muscle, and finally vital brain centers. According to the route of entry, the respiratory or gastrointestinal symptoms are more marked. The respiratory system symptoms may mimic an attack of bronchial asthma. The initial complaint is headache, malaise, and a sense of tightness in the chest and dimness of vision due to pinpoint pupils. In the next 2 to 8 hours, there may appear approximately in this order: nausea, abdominal cramps, vomiting, diarrhea, profuse sweating and salivation, frequent urination, and muscular twitching. This symptom complex is sometimes called SLUD, SLUD, the prominent symptoms being salivation, lacrimation, urination, and defecation. In some cases, chromogenic tears, red tears, may be shed due to accumulation of porphyrin in the lacrimal glands. If poisoning is severe, pulmonary edema, coma, convulsions, and possibly death ensue, may occur. Death is generally caused by paralysis of musculature, but may result from respiratory failure, circulatory arrest, edema of lungs or brain. Its treatment is also an important topic. The different steps can be taken. First of all, decontamination. Second, care of the airway. Third one, administration of an antidote. Fourth, administration of cholinesterase reactivators. And fifth one is the measures, including general measures. We will take one by one. Decontamination. The patient must be removed from the source of exposure and stripped of all clothes. The exposed areas are decontaminated by washing with tap water and soap or some alkaline solution. If the poison is ingested, the stomach should be washed with tap water with or without potassium permanganate. Number two, care of the airway. The foot end of the bed is raised to ensure drainage of respiratory mucus. Secretion may need to be aspirated and tracheostomy may be necessary. Artificial respiration may be required and positive pressure oxygen should be given if pulmonary edema is there. Number three, antidote. First of all, atropine is used. Atropine blocks the peripheral muscarinic action of the excessive acetylcholine levels built by the cholinesterase inhibitors, but the central and neuromuscular reactions are unaffected. It is administered in a dose of 2 mg every 15 to 30 minutes, intramuscular or intravenous, till sign of atropinization. The sign of atropinizations are as under: flushed face, dry mouth, dilated pupils, fast pulse, and warm skin. As much as 12 milligram of atropine has been given safely in the first 2 hours. Number fourth, the cholinesterase reactivators. The enzyme compounds protopalm, pralidoxime chloride, pralidoxime iodide, and palm, pyridine, aldoxy, methionate. These are rapid cholinesterase reactivators and act by dephosphorylating the inactivated cholinesterase. They act as a specific antidote and should be used to supplement atropine therapy. The dose is 1 to 2 grams intravenous for adults and 25 to 50 milligram per kg body weight for children, given as 5% solution in isotonic saline and repeated every 12 hours if symptoms persist or recur. Fifth one, this other measures can be taken as a diuretic and brisk saline purgative may be useful. Restlessness may be combated by quick acting barbiturate or diazepam. The rest of the treatment is symptomatic. In serious cases, an exchange transfusion may be necessary. The first 4 to 6 hours are most critical in acute poisoning. If delayed, paralysis resulting from demyelination and this damage permanent. Thanks.